Ashley.
Hi, Jan.
So this week I wanted to talk to you about when we're sewing on different types of fabric.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the machine comes with the J-foot,
Mm-hmm.
and the J-foot is an excellent foot, and it does a good job on just about everything. So I've got just a couple of pieces of cotton here,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just going to do a straight stitch on it.
Okay.
And as you know, it's going to easily just take that fabric and glide right through there. Get to the end of my line.
Looks great.
And it is going to look great because there's nothing complicated about just doing I really made it match great.
You can't hardly see
And
the
you
thread.
can't see it. And it does a beautiful stitch. I mean, can
Mhm.
you even see the stitch?
Oh, just barely.
Okay, I guess I could have used a contrasting thread. But, I mean, it doesn't buckle. I'm going to sew it again on this side. Would you be able to film where you can kind of see from the side here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see that it's feeding the fabric nice and flat, right? There's no push and pull with it because that's what it's designed to do. Of course, you have the presser foot has pressure on it, and that can be changed according to what you're doing. That's
Yeah.
something that you can change over here in your settings, because if you have something that's a real thin fabric that might want to slide around under here, of course this one doesn't want to slide, but if you had organza, it might slip and slide under there.
Yeah,
or if
true.
you had something that was heavier, for example, this is a piece of couple of pieces of fabric we quilted with the foam.
Mm-hmm.
When you put that down, it's kind of burying into that, and it might plow just a little bit.
Got it.
Right? So one thing you can do is change your pressure here. But what I want to talk to you about is being able to sew different things on it. Like if I'm just adding regular cotton to the top of this, or maybe I'm adding trim, or maybe we're putting vinyl together. So if you're making some of those by Annie bags, there's a lot of vinyl
Yeah,
involved
there
in
is.
it. Or maybe we're doing something like an embellishment. This is Mylar. Or maybe we're adding elastic to it. And
Oh,
elastic,
okay.
of course, being stretchy, you're going to end up with a little bit of a pushback on that. So I'm just going to attach these, and we're just going to see how well it does with the typical J-foot.
Okay.
And then we're going to try something else.
Got it.
Okay, so you get where you can see the best, Ashley, and tell me when you're ready.
I think I'll be able to see the best from this side, you think?
Okay, make sure my hands aren't in your way.
There you go.
And I'm going to put my presser foot down, and we're going to sew on this. And right now, we're just going to do it as a comparison.
Okay.
Okay? So, I've got that on there. Everything looks good.
Not too bad.
Now, I'm going to sew my trim on here,
Okay.
and I'm going to actually move this one over to a zigzag, which there's many ways I could sew this trim on here, but we're just trying to see the just disparate fabrics going together.
Perfect.
Okay, we've got that one on there. How about if we try the vinyl?
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to just do straight stitching on my vinyl.
Yes.
Okay. Oops, put my presser foot down. I knew that. Okay, do you see how that's pushing on that? Can you see it pushing it forward?
Yep. Vinyl gets a little tricky sometimes.
Okay, that's just not working. I'm going to cut this and we're going to give it another try. Okay, let's try it again.
Nope.
It's not going anywhere.
Nope, it's grabbing a hold of that foot.
It is, because it's stuck to it. So we might have to have another solution for that. So I'm going to cut that one. All right, now I'm going to put some Mylar on here. And Mylar is slick and slippery. I mean, it's going over it, but do you look
Kinda
at it's
bunching it
kind of
up.
bunching, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's try the elastic.
Okay.
Okay, so let's put the elastic down here. And I'm going to zigzag with the elastic. And of course, when you're doing elastic, you have to give a little bit of pressure against the elastic or it doesn't stretch anymore. So let me get a few stitches in it. And now I'm going to pull against it.
Okay.
good. I feel like I'm having to push a little bit on the fabric to get it to go through.
Yeah.
I don't want to sew over my finger, so we'll just go ahead and stop. But I did have to give it a little bit of a shove to get that to go through there.
Okay.
But so I don't know that we were real successful. We were very not successful with the vinyl.
Yes.
Okay. So here's what I want to show you.
Okay.
This is the roller foot. So the roller foot is a baby lock item, and it fits on the majority of the groups of machines. And if you are using a machine that has the higher shank, you will have to put your low shank adapter on there for this to come.
Down to the fabric.
Is that correct?
I
No,
do
it's a
believe so.
snap-on foot, so it shouldn't matter.
True.
So never
Disregard.
mind that. It's a snap-on foot, and I happen to have it right here. This is the roller foot. If you see it down here, look at this. It rolls. You see the back side of that?
Yeah.
Can you see the?
It's got like little teeth.
It does. It has little teeth, and what that's going to do is it's going to make it. And look right here on this part too.
Got little
There's
back
little
rollers.
teeth there too, so that it's going to kind of grip as it rolls across the fabric. So it's going to make a difference in how well it goes over different products.
Got it.
Okay, so we have that. Again, this is just a snap-on foot. Oops, I got hold of my thread and all of that.
Oops.
So put my J foot over there, and we're just gonna snap this one in place. Easy as pie.
Perfect.
Okay, so I have another pile of stuff. So shall we try it again?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with my fabric, and we're gonna see how well it does with this.
You still in a zigzag?
And we want it to be a straight stitch.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do this, and can you see how that's rolling in there?
Yeah.
I did get my thread caught in there.
Huh.
It moved more smoothly.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, so the next thing we did was what?
We did the little trim.
Okay, so I was gonna do the zigzag on that. And I'm just trying to aim right down the middle of it.
Okay.
Hands free. Look at that. It's just pulling it right through, and it's helping compress that.
Nice.
That was easier.
Uh-huh.
And the next thing we tried was the vinyl. I think
Oh, yeah,
the
that
vinyl is
did
probably
work
the
for
most
us.
true test. I'm going to put it back on a straight stitch, peel my little paper off of there. There we go. So I've got that in place. Remember, it just would not go anywhere. Now I've put it where the back roller part of it is also engaging with the fabric.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That's going much better.
Is that a win?
I think that's a win.
Look, hands free, Mom. Okay, so if for no other reason, the vinyl is a perfect reason to do that. Shall we try the elastic again?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to get it so it's tacked down. And now I'm going to give it a pull. Ooh, can you see it kind of moving with that?
Oh yeah.
Of course, the harder I pull on the elastic, the more I have to kind of give a little bit of push
Yeah.
to the fabric. But it's rolling it along, so I'm not feeling like I'm having to struggle hanging onto the elastic so much.
Got it.
Because it kind of grips onto it. And then we wanted to try our
Mylar.
Mylar, so let me put that one in here and go back to a straight stitch. I think Mylar just crumples.
It does, but it doesn't seem to be doing quite as bad.
And it seems to be keeping it, going straight. So what I think we'll learn from this is the best
The
thing that
vinyl.
we're seeing is that vinyl was 10 times easier, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
really do feel like we got better stitching with the whole thing from using this foot. I'm sure there are a lot of other ways that we could utilize it too, but that roller foot is just ideal for being able to do fabrics that are different, to do things that want to grab. Corduroy likes to grab, velvet likes to grab, anything with a nap to it, or like I say, vinyl or sometimes suede can be like that.
Okay.
So there's a lot of good reasons to use that. Maybe if you wanted to sew on a rain jacket, this would be a really good way to do that.
There you go.
Instead of having to introduce something like tissue paper or something that you have to tear away, this will go right over that. This was remarkable on this one.
And another thing I noticed on here is there didn't seem to like leave any mar on the
Oh, that's true.
the vinyl, because some feet that you use can leave like little marks on the vinyl whenever
That's
you sew over
true.
it,
That's true.
and I don't see that with this one.
So this is a really great foot, and it's the ESG-RF, in case you're interested in knowing which foot that is, and it is for a great price. It's only $16.99.
That's awesome.
I think the amount of angst I would resolve with this $16.99 foot
Oh, yeah, on the
is
vinyl
well
alone.
worth it. So if you've never tried some of the other feet that are out there, it's a really good idea to you know, investigate why do you need to use something. Don't make life hard and just use what you have because it's the basic thing. Use something that was designed to make life easier for you. So check out your local Be Sew In. Of course, we have stores in 6 different locations: Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Muskogee, Fayetteville, Springfield, and Humble, Texas. We all have the roller foot. I am pretty sure that you are going to really love having this as an addition to your toolbox.
Yeah, I think I might need one.
Okay, well, give us a call. Thanks for joining us at New at 2, and we will talk